It's a cold, dark, rainy fall day, and I'm on the Lower East Side, but I'm going to a very iconic New York City restaurant, Russ Daughters. You see, I'm kind of embarrassed. I've lived in New York City for almost 3 years, and I haven't gone to this iconic establishment. I mean, it's so well known. It's been there for over 100 years. Why the hell haven't I gone? I don't know, but today is the day. I'm going to the original establishment. There is like a cafe area on the Lower East Side as well, but I thought since it's my first time, I better start from the beginning. Let's go to Russ Daughters.
Russ Daughters is the product of Joel Russ, a Jewish immigrant from Poland who peddled herring on the Lower East Side. With enough money saved, Russ opened his own appetizing shop in 1914. Appetizing stores encapsulate a Jewish food tradition that's particularly concentrated within New York City and the surrounding area. The operation generally sells food that one pairs with bagels such as smoked fish and cream cheese. It was in 1920 that Russ's store opened its present-day location on Houston Street. He also renamed the establishment Russ Daughters after his 3 daughters, which went against the tradition of the time when businesses would typically incorporate the word sons into their names. Not much has changed over the store's 100 plus years in business, and it's as popular today as ever. I got a number and waited my turn. One benefit of going on such a miserable weather day was that the shop was far less crowded than usual. There were only 4 people ahead of me, and I didn't have to wait long. Although one person seemed intent on buying every damn thing in the store, it was soon my time to relay my order.
I'm seated at this nearby park here. It is rainy, cold. I really wish they had indoor dining, but nevertheless, I will persist. All right, so I got my lunch here. I got a cinnamon babka for dessert. Also got a bialy, since I knew a bagel sandwich wouldn't completely fill me up. And of course, my bagel all the way on the damn bottom here. There we go. Oh, this is a beautiful sight indeed. Oh, that is so pretty. So I pretty much got the classic bagel sandwich with lox, of course, plain cream cheese, and I added tomatoes and capers all on an everything bagel, and I got it toasted. That's pretty much my go-to bagel sandwich when I can afford it, because that was about $20. But judging from the looks of it, I think it's gonna be worth it. It is now finally time to eat Russ Daughters. This is so beautiful. That was so good. It's the quality of the salmon that just really makes this bagel. I mean, the bagel itself is excellent. Super fresh, has that right chew to it. Oh, so happy. Quintessential New York right here.
With just a bite, I knew what the hype about Russ Daughters was all about. I couldn't find a single flaw with my bagel sandwich. It was simply perfect.
The proportions on this bagel are just excellent. The right amount of cream cheese, the right amount of salmon, I mean the right amount of seasoning. This is excellent all around. Costing over $20, this sandwich is expensive, but believe me, it is worth it. It is a nice treat to have every once in a while at least. So the weather has taken a turn for the crappier. I am so cold, it's really raining now, I'm freezing, where the hell is summer gone? But thankfully that bagel was truly something special. Now I've had plenty of lox and bagel sandwiches, but the one I just ate from Russ Daughters was hands down the best I've ever had. That was spectacular. For me, what really made that sandwich was the lox. The flavor was extraordinary, the quality was so high, it was truly stellar. That was so good. I mean, it just put a smile on my face despite this crappy, horrible weather. However, I'm not full. Luckily, I still have my bialy and babka to try. All right, we got my bialy here, buried in this bag. Looks pretty good. Come the hell on. Look at that. Looks pretty good, and more carbs to add to my lunch.
A bialy shares similarities to a bagel, but it's really its own thing. Instead of being boiled like a bagel, it's baked, and the depressed center is often filled with cooked onions or poppy seeds.
Time for the bialy. I can't say that I've actually had a lot of bialys before, but it looks good, something to eat, and it didn't cost that much money. You know, I can't say this is the best. It's a little too chewy, I feel like. Too chewy. Too chewy indeed. The onions are nice flavors, that's for sure. But yeah, it's all about the bread. It's a little too chewy for me. But it's not bad.
As I was engaged in a tug of war with this bread, I at least appreciated the fact that Russ Daughters still serves bialys because unfortunately it's a food that's disappearing.
Alright, finished the bialy. It was good. I mean, the texture wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't bad. You really can't complain. It was only $1 or something. Anyways, more bread, more carbs. I got the babka to try. So this is a cinnamon babka, and it's kind of nice because it comes in an individual portion piece. Usually you see like these big loaves and you have to buy the whole thing. Babka time. I like this. This is really good. Nice and fresh. Great cinnamon flavor, right amount of sweetness, nice and soft. This is good babka. You know, I just wish I had coffee with this. That would be perfect, especially with today's weather. I mean, it is ideal hot coffee weather for sure. That was an incredible lunch. I enjoyed everything I had, with the exception of the bialy, but you know, it was okay at best. Anyways, it was really all about the bagel and lox, because that was extraordinary. That was literally one of the best things I ate this entire year. Weather-wise, it's pretty crappy out, but I'm so happy that I can finally say that I've gone to the iconic Russ Daughters, a place I've got to get to far more often. It's truly an icon in New York City, an institution, and a fantastic establishment.